Hey everybody, I want to recommend another tool for Bible study today, especially for any people actually, not just, I was going to say Methodists and Wesleyans, but this actually would appeal beyond Methodist and Wesleyan circles. This is a commentary, and there are a number of one-volume commentaries that I like, or small commentary sets, and this is one of my very favorites. This is called the Parallel Commentary on the New Testament. And as you see on the cover, you've got Charles Spurgeon, the Prince of Preachers, who was, I think, a Baptist Calvinist or something like that. John Wesley, of course, the great Anglican priest and Methodist revival leader. And then Matthew Henry, who's famous for his commentaries. Henry was a Presbyterian minister in the 1600s, and he was what they called a nonconformist. He was not part of the Church of England. And had a Welsh background, but he's famous for his Bible commentary. And so I will say what you get, Spurgeon did not create a commentary on the New Testament the way that these other two fellows did, and so what you get are a commentary from Wesley and Matthew Henry, along with the King James text of the New Testament. For Spurgeon, you get sermons of Spurgeon, and I'll show you kind of how this works in here. So let's just start at the beginning. That'll probably be the easiest way to show it to you, at the beginning of the Gospel of Matthew. So you've got a column here with the text of the King James Version, and then you have John Wesley's notes on the New Testament. John Wesley prepared notes on the Old Testament and the New Testament. His notes on the New Testament are probably more well known, and if you're a United Methodist, they are actually part of the official doctrine of the United Methodist Church, one of the doctrinal standards, his notes on the New Testament. And in some cases, Wesley composed them. In some cases, he actually edited comments from other scholars, particularly the book of Revelation. And then you have Matthew Henry's commentary. Now, Matthew Henry has a famous commentary on the whole Bible, and you might be able to see it. I actually have it right here, I think, on the shelf behind me. 6 volumes. The last 2 volumes are the New Testament, and so clearly this is much shorter than those 2 volumes. So this is an abridged version of Matthew Henry's commentary, where the editor has kind of snipped out some of the best lines or observations or turns of phrase from Henry's commentary. And then you've got the beginning of a sermon by Spurgeon. This one's called The Fatherhood of God, sermon number 213, and it's going to go on for many, many, many pages. And so you won't get comments from Spurgeon on the whole of the Gospel of Matthew. See, by the time you get to the second Spurgeon sermon, we're now on Matthew chapter 7. So you get a little bit from chapter 1 and then a little bit from chapter 7. So while that is interesting, and Spurgeon is a remarkable master of the English language as an orator and a preacher, you simply don't have material from Spurgeon on the whole New Testament the way that you do from John Wesley and Matthew Henry. But this is a great, handy little volume. And as I am a Methodist and John Wesley's writings are part of our official doctrine, I do like to consult what he says when I'm doing my sermon prep work, just to make sure I'm staying within the realm of what's Wesleyan. And it's a great, handy volume. It's not very big. You see here it's published by AMG Publishers. I don't know if you can read that. And the back, you've just got kind of little biographical information about these 3 pastors and authors. But that's a great little resource to help you study the New Testament, the parallel commentary on the New Testament. I don't know that this is still in print, but I'm sure you can find it online at online booksellers, and it's a great little resource. If I had a friend that was going into a seminary or into the ministry, this is probably one of the handful of things I would definitely think about getting that person as a tool to get started in ministry. So great stuff here. And as we talk about reading the Bible with the saints or reading the Bible with the tradition of the church, this is a great little tool to help you do that. John Wesley is, of course, 18th century, the 1700s. Matthew Henry is 17th century, the 1600s. So you've got, and then Spurgeon is 19th century, the 1800s. So you've got three different centuries represented, three different denominations of kind of classic evangelistic Protestant commentary on the New Testament. So that's kind of a nice tool to have. Great people who've had a huge impact on the church and have led many people to love the Lord. It's great to read the Bible with them and learn from them. So, check that one out, the Parallel Classic Commentary from AMG Publishers. Great little tool if you were looking to go a little deeper and get some commentaries. This is a great one to start with. And until we connect again, I pray that the Lord will bless you and keep you and give you peace. Amen.